game at least. So see if it's working.
Yeah. Just waiting for the notification.
Just come up telling me you're broadcasting, Alan. On Xbox.
Yeah, I got that as well.
Cool. We should be set to go then for Mexico, as they say.
Costag. Okay, he needs it.
Yeah.
Hello, I am talking. Thanks, Lisa.
Hello, I am talking. Alright,
Let's see what comes back. I am also talking.
Oh, apparently the audio's shit again.
Who says that?
In the chat. Still a bit distorted.
No. And we'll hit what? Did we play around with the bitrate or?
Yeah, it also sounds distorted for me.
It's not as bad as it was, apparently, Lisa's saying.
Alright then, I'll talk if you want. I think I'm going to have to put another Mr. Binotto in first place. He's been very consistent this season, and I don't think he's going to lose any pace. I think he's going to get right out there. Definitely a podium, and I also think first place. Second, I'm going to give it to Casper. I think he looked good. I'm back, he just got a bit unlucky. And third, I'll give it to Yeeling.
Ooh. Alphas will be happy with that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I am an alpha driver myself, so I might be a bit biased.
Just slightly.
I think Websy might get a podium tonight.
I was going to give Websy a shout as well. Hopefully he can do well.
Helped us out.
And see if he can get a podium. Yeah.
Giving us some mentoring earlier in the week, and he just seems...
I think Casper's due one. I'm going to Casper for the win.
Economic Barry is in the lobby. I can confirm. We have agreed before the stream not to mention his name, so he doesn't get the commentator's curse.
Let's try and hold each other to that. I will forget, no doubt. But we shall see. I think we're still distorted, whoever's speaking. Not much we can do about that, but we shall go. See how we get on. So it looks like we're up to 12 drivers now, which is quite good.
Yep, readying up now.
10. We've got a new driver tonight as well. Just want to give him a shout out to Kostag. Looks like he's from Greece. He's making his debut tonight in the half, so we'll try and keep an eye on him and see how he gets on.
Apparently
any predictions there, guys?
Well,
did anyone see his pace earlier?
Apparently he's hitting 1 second a lap faster than the tier 2 drivers, so he's got the pace for sure.
Very good. Yep. Let's hope he can let that out into some race pace.
Gonna be interesting.
So what's the what's the prediction on penalties here? My prediction is at least everyone will get one. But what do you think is going to be the highest tonight?
I think because it's tier 1, I reckon the max you'll see is like 9 seconds. Most people might get 6.
I think 6 to 9 is
Yeah.
probably the one. It's quite frustrating this track for penalties, as we all found out yesterday, I'm sure. So James, talk us through your formation lap
So
yesterday.
I have to.
What happened to you there? That was quite exciting.
Well, the formation lap didn't happen. I got kicked out of the lobby at the end of qualifying. Rejoined. Thought all was good. I didn't do the formation lap. And started the race, and I just went backwards.
Yeah, it's not good with the
And
cold tyres that you had, is it?
I mean, there's cold, and then there's minus 250 degrees.
I have never seen that, but fair play to you for warming up from that, because I thought they would have just disintegrated. They'd be that brittle.
I don't know. I don't know what Pirelli makes their tyres out of, but they can clearly cope with the cold temperature in the universe. So props to them.
Yeah.
Didn't help me in the race
So
in
we're
any
just-
way, but
No. So we're just getting news come through that it's going to be dry race, but it's going to be overcast, as you can probably see from the stream. But at least we're going to be dry, and I don't think there's any chance of any light rain at the end like we had in a couple of weeks ago. Sorry.
we've got.
So
I can't mention him, but he's on mediums, and Casper is out on medium. Both the McLarens are on mediums for their first runs.
Quite an interesting choice. Maybe they're just trying to save their stuff for when the track rubbers up a bit.
Yeah. Or, yeah. It could be all going out just for one run to see if they get in the top 10.
Yeah, that's a shout as well. You would hopefully leave it a bit later if you're going to do one run, though, to
Yeah.
get more grip in the track.
Yeah, and here we see
Yeah,
Notto's first person out. He's about to start his top lap on soft.
jump on. We'll jump on board with him then. We'll follow Bonatto around to see how he gets on his first lap. And I think we're getting predictions for Casper for pole.
From the chat.
So, yep, I think so. It's Mr. Bonatto come through the first sector there. Thought he invalidated, but he seems to be alright.
Yeah, I've noticed
board with
with Notto that he has mastered all the track limits on, well, so far every track
Mhm.
we've raced at. You can see he's really pushing the car to the limits and using all the track. Yeah,
That's
very
what you need
skillful
to do to
driver.
get the times he puts in.
Can we just give him wet weather conditions? Just to slow him down a little bit.
Oh, as he invalidates
Validation.
there.
Oh, I
That's
invalidate.
interesting to see.
The curse has started early.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
So who have we got? Who have we got coming next? It looks like it's like Casper's behind him.
Looks like
He's went purple sector 2.
I mean,
around the final S.
he will be purple because he'll be the first one to sell up.
That's very true. Thank you for that.
Let's see what he does. Wow, 115.1 on mediums. That is quick.
And that's a good one on the mediums. And
Right.
then Hawks is a 117.9.
Must have been a mistake.
And I think it's He Who Shall Not Be Named coming over next, I believe.
Should we just call him Voldemort?
Oh, he's
Yeah.
he's invalidated.
Although I don't think you're supposed to say that name either.
Yeah, you've ruined that. Express Cupids went over with a 115.9 and Yingling beats that. 115.1. Who have we got next? Have we got Kostag out? Yeah, The debutant Kostag went purple sector 2 in the Haas, and he's coming through stadium at the moment. Looks pretty tidy.
It looks like he's keeping it clean. Does he get a good exit here? I think he does. He's at far
Taking the
inside.
tight line on the front left corner.
And he goes
Great lap.
straight away. 1.114.5, that's a brilliant lap.
Making an
Yeah,
Laying
impression.
down a marker straight
Yeah.
away.
Very
Not
lap.
sure if we'll see a 113 tonight. I think we could.
Yeah. So
Just want to mention to the stream a minute. We're always at FTR League, always looking for new drivers, and if you know anyone or you're interested yourself, just drop us a message and we'll sort you out, getting you into the league and racing. Great community, and there's the admins have always got loads of ideas and always welcome new drivers.
Yeah, no, we see.
Shui can...
Looks like Shui had a spin or a mistake there. We also see Callum cross the line 114.8 on softs.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Good spot. That's economic berries invalidated again. We've got Knight on an out lap. Is there anyone else on a lap? We're looking at Hawks is on a lap. Oh no,
Yeah,
he's
he's just
invalidated as well.
invalidated. That's quite interesting to see that
Casper's out on softs.
Yeah.
In the pit, sorry.
Casper looks like he's probably going for pole since he has swapped to softs.
I don't know if Kostag's coming in. That's the next person. But the racing points of Callum is invalidated. He's probably on his in lap, to be honest.
I think the next person to cross the line will be Shui in the Williams. Box up slightly
I
there.
think he may be on his in lap as well. He's down by 9 seconds, I would hope.
Oh. No, he's
Oh, no, he's up by 9 seconds, sorry, Matt.
114.1.
Oh, he's went over.
Wow.
Jesus, that's fast. That is fast.
He has done
Fair
3
play,
laps
Shui.
with softs though, so it seems he doesn't care about those tyres. He just wants pole.
He's just going to have to go faster again, that's all that means. Fair play to him, because I think he missed last week, so he'll be looking to try and get some more points, because he done pretty well in China. He won, if I'm not mistaken, I think. Casper's on an out lap. What we might do is ride on board with Casper for this lap to see if we can prove the stream guys correctly. Because I think the votes for Casper to sit on pole. Let's ride on with him for a lap to see how he gets on.
I mean, we're not biased in any way, being McLaren drivers ourselves.
No, not at all, not at all. But we want him to win. Nice through that first sector. There's a very difficult sector.
Pushing the track limits
Sorry, very
to the
easy
limit
sector
there.
to get. Yeah, it's a very easy sector to get wrong. He's done that pretty well there.
Yeah, he's up
As
by
he's went purple, just as I say that.
Nice
This
clean
video,
line
so you
there.
could get
This is
a
all the
lot of
curb
time
and
through
track.
this section here. If you get it right, which looks like he's got it pretty well. Now we come into the famous bit for invalidating
Is he going to be flat through
the
here?
S's.
Looks, yep, he is.
Little lift.
Yes,
Wow.
he is.
Brilliant.
That's how he wants to
Very
do that.
quick looking.
Widening the
1.1
track.
up.
Purple again.
Really.
This could be a great lap.
We could be into the 113s here.
Keep it clean through the last few corners.
Yeah.
Get a good exit. And
Ooh,
oh, a wee
Bit
slide.
twitchy there. Wow. Whoa.
Oh, whoa!
What a lap!
Jeez, oh, well done, well done.
That deserved a round of
13.3.
applause.
That's an insane lap time, that is. You might as well just go in the pits now and have a cup of tea or something. I know that, I can't see that get a beat. That's pretty good, that's pretty fast, like. Fair play, fair play. Right, who have we got coming next? Kostag.
He's on an out lap.
No, he's on his out lap. And we got you slow fish, yes. He may be on an in lap. He's invalidated, I don't know. He's probably starting his lap then.
Last Callum's thing. Oh, it's invalidated.
We got the Mercedes, we've got Webb says he setting a time on the medium.
He must not be named, it's on an outlap. Hasn't set a time yet.
We've missed that as well. Knights went 4th with a 1:14.2. I think we missed that.
Yeah, I think we did.
It's a good lap. That's a good lap time, that. Just the second McLaren driver to set a time there. I think Websey might be going for the long game here, trying to get strategy. Because he's pretty quick.
Okay, yeah.
He's consistent, so he'll be going for the long game, I think.
Almost a benefit of having the field only 12 strong is that you can easier to qualify.
You could throw a qualifying. Yeah.
Not be way down the
Have we
grid.
got anyone? We got... He's on an outlap.
But then
We've only got...
at this level, you're thinking like track position is also vital.
Yeah.
And I
What we'll
think,
do is, I think most people are in the pits.
yeah, I think the next driver is Yingling on mediums. He's already set a 1:15.1.
I think he's just on his outlap.
I think
Yeah,
Knight's just
he's
coming
doing
out
a lap now.
as well.
I'm riding on board with the other McLaren at the moment.
Yeah, here we
He's
see
on a lap, so we'll
Yingling is also on his lap.
so he's riding behind. So we'll do a half lap with I
You
almost
shall
said
not
it
be
there.
named.
Yeah, I almost said it. So
See, will he keep
Go
it
for
flat
the
out through
S's.
here? Oh. No,
no, he's
Let's slow down.
downshifted. It's probably going to cost him a bit of time that, but we'll see how he gets on.
good line through there. Just
He needs a bit more practice in the McLaren simulator.
Oh,
Oh,
very tight there. 1:15.0. Yeah, I mean, wasn't a bad
it's a
lap.
respectable
It's a
time.
respectable
It's a
time.
respectable time,
Yeah.
yeah. So he'll go in, come out again, get a bit more confident, and hope to improve that. Younglings, I think he's invalidated,
he
jumping on with
has.
him, but
He's probably
we've got
thinking long
Knight on an
games as well.
outlap. What we'll do is we'll ride on board with Knight and see how he gets on for a lap on the stream. And he's on a 14.2 at the moment. He'll be wanting to improve that. Not all cause of the yellow flag by going slow at the start.
Knight's just started a hot lap as well.
Yep, we're just riding on board with Knight through the first sector. Quite tidy. He didn't go quite as wide as some others have gone on the entrance to the first corner. See if that costs him any time. The wee lock up as he comes into the most difficult, tricky section here.
Keeps it clean through there, nice and smooth. Yep, smooth through there as
Now
well.
let's see if he goes flat out. Let's see if he goes flat out here. We left, but he is in 7th to be fair, so probably quite difficult to go flat out in 7th as he goes purple there in sector 2.
Yeah, I mean, slow as smooth
Coming
as
through the
smooth as
stadium.
fast, so... Oh,
Oh, he's
Oh.
lost it.
we'll be unhappy with that.
Yeah, it's a shame, but he held it well. It doesn't improve.
Opinion from the chat, there's a bit of debate over whether Bernardo can still get pole. I mean, 7/10 improve is a big
What we'll
ask.
do, I think Binotto's just starting a lap now, so we'll jump on board with him and see how he gets on.
Yeah.
See
Oh,
if he,
and Shui has actually done a 1:13.7, so that puts him in second.
that's a very good lap time as well. Really good.
I think Casper's the next across the line. Press soft. I think
Yeah,
he's done his
coming
lap.
through the stadium. Yeah, I believe so.
See, will he go up on his time? It will be close.
Oh, it
Yeah.
has spiked.
Point 006.
Ah, fair play.
Next is Binotto, I think.
Yep, he's the only. Oh, we've got Knight on a. Oh no, he's on an in lap. On an in lap.
Not does go flat out there.
We'll ride on board, but we're not there.
See,
He's just gone purple sector 2.
they get it good here. Ooh,
He comes through stadium.
yeah, that didn't look too bad. Didn't use quite as much curb as Casper did, but let's see what the time is.
And then
Oh.
he comes across the line.
13.8.
13.8. It does improve, but doesn't change position.
No. So I say it's a pretty good lap there. Lap time from Casper. That he must have been doing some practice through the week, because that's very, very impressive. That.
Anything below a
Chewy as
114
well.
is
Yeah.
hell of a lot.
So I think we'll be getting people in. They'll be coming out for maybe one more shot. It's Callum about to start a lap now.
We think it's Casper going to the last one lap run. Has he got time to go in? And
I think he might be wise to save his, if he's got a fresh set of softs, it'd be best to save them for the race, because they'll come in handy, no doubt. I mean, it's it's going to be hard to beat that time as it stands.
isn't it?
As he's shown himself, he only beat it by 0.006.
Got to give Shuey a bit of a commendation for that lap as well. Put him in between the two championship rivals. I mean, to call it a rivalry is
Yeah, it's a good lap.
a bit of an overstatement, because Bonotto is ridiculously far ahead.
It's just unfortunate for Casper, because he's so quick, but he's DNF'd a few times. If he could be a bit more consistent, he'd definitely be in that fight, 100%. So he'll be hoping to get some good points tonight. That's Callum coming through the S's now. The stadium, sorry. Round the final corner. He does improve very slightly, but not positionally. On a 114.7, and he's sitting in P6. So have we got anyone else coming through?
Casper's retired from the session, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he's just
so.
because he's finished.
Yeah, I
I
think
think it's just because he'll be finished.
the quotes,
Have we got
they can't be asked to wait.
we got. So he who shall not be named is invalidated. We'll be hoping he's got enough fuel for another run.
Shuey's just about to
Younglings.
start his last run.
Hawks is sitting at the pit, so
See
he'll be
if he
happy
can
with
make
what
up
he's got.
4/10. He's just starting now, Shuey.
Yeah. Got a few people out trying to improve.
Yeah, it looks like you shall not be named has decided not to go for another lap. I think he's run out of fuel.
Yeah, he probably hasn't put enough in. Kostag I just jumped onto Kostag there, he's coming through. Just about to start the S's, he went purple sector 1.
He's a bit
Let's see
tipsy
what
there.
he can get.
And he's invalidated.
Yeah, no he's
He
not.
hasn't.
No, he's still on for a lap, but I think he's lost a wee bit of time. Just as we jumped
He's
on.
up like 21.
See how he gets on. As he comes through the stadium.
Oh, goes wide there. Yeah,
And
he's
he's
invalidated.
invalidated. Oh dear. He jumps into the pits. He jumps in.
Shuey's purple sector 2.
Yeah, we're just jumping on board as he got a wee lock up in the Williams. Through stadium.
Oh,
Oh,
He's
just
invalidated in the
invalidated.
exact same place as Kostag. Oh, unfortunate. Let's see
Yeah.
what he would have got. A 113.6. He would have improved,
Yeah.
but wouldn't have went pole, so not too much of a problem for him there. As Knight's now
Knight's
looking to
just crossing
improve,
the line.
and he does
Oh,
improve, but he's still in
300
P4.
behind.
Wow.
I'm Bonotto.
Have we got anyone else? Use slow fish. I think he's up though. I don't think he's improving. He who shall not be named is in the pits.
Yeah, we've
Can't
got
see useful fish improving here.
Webster,
Yingling,
young person,
P2.
style mediums.
Right, and yeah, Yingling's went P2. That's a good lap. Good spot, Jimbo. We didn't notice that. And I think that's us. It looks like that's our grid for tonight.
Based on that gentleman, who do you think is going to win?
Well, I'm going to stick with my earlier prediction of Casper. He's not let me down for pole so far. I'm going to have to stick with that. I'm going to back him until he gets that race win.
Yeah, I think I might have to do the despicable and say I think Casper will win this one as well. I will be changing my earlier prediction. Although
But not
I don't think
race
that
pace.
qualifying does matter as much on this track. Yeah, it more comes down to race pace. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, but it's all probably going to come down to penalties at in this as well, like it had for the other races. We've seen some big positional changes due to the penalties, so keeping it clean is going to be really important around here. Because if you can find yourself in like third or something and keep it clean, you've got a good chance. If the drivers ahead have been a bit loose with their time penalties. So are we sticking with our predictions for podiums as well? Based off that?
Yeah, I think it'll be the same. Casper, Binotto and Yingling.
Yeah. There's a good chance of that. James has an outside chance at the start of Websey getting a podium. So he'll be going for the alternate, so he could be in with a shout. Depends if he does the 2-stop or the 3-stop. Be interesting to see what he does. He might go medium hard and just do the 1-stop. And hope for track position will be enough towards the end. I was toying with the idea of doing that as well, but
Here we go, formation lap.
Yeah, don't forget that.
oh yeah, every week I forget about that. Every week.
Everyone away, okay?
That looks like a good start there.
Looks like it.
Got 1 minute. Yeah. Oh, it seems like F1
So there
Hawks
we
is
are.
on hards.
Oh, I've had
He's
another
on
there.
Very alternate.
Here's let's do
Has to
that.
be. And we've got Websey
I
on
think
mediums.
Could be a shout though. Hards to softs.
Yeah, I'm not sure how great the hards feel around this track or what the tyre wear's like, but I think he'll be thinking about trying to keep it smooth and clean, not get penalties or wing damage, and hope for the positions.
I think that's it. If you can, I mean, you can make it work if he's not going to be overly quick on them, but if he can be consistent, like you say, keep it clean, towards the end gets on the softs, he could be in with a shout for getting some decent points. Keep an eye on him and Websey, the only two not to be on softs, so we'll keep an eye on them throughout the race.
I mean, he just has to stay with soft runners, and it's going to be hard to do on those hards.
It will be very, very difficult.
But if we get a 1-stop to work, who knows?
Well, Chapper's in tier 2, Chapper's done a 1-stop. And it worked out pretty well for him. He had a pretty good race, I think.
Predictions.
He had a few time penalties, but if he wasn't for that, he would have done quite well, I think.
So prediction from the chat is Yingling third, Binotto second, and Casper win potentially.
Yeah, it's sounding pretty similar to what Cloud was saying as well, and I guess that's the.
I'm going to
Shuey,
keep an eye on Shuey, that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, let's not discount Shuey. He's been pretty quick. He had
Here
a
we go.
very, very good race at China.
Cars are lined up, ready to go.
Oh dear, this is what's happened here. The stream just
Yeah,
jumped way down
lights
the
out.
track.
And it's away we go from the start. Everyone's away.
Kostak
Oh,
got a
wow.
good start.
Amazing stuff.
Shuey's got a
They're going
good
3
start.
wide, almost 4 wide, I think.
3 wide as we
Great
come
start
into the
from
first
Kostak as
corner.
well.
Casper's went really wide.
Oh, there's
Shuey's
contact.
taking the inside. Oh, Casper's held it. Shuey's got in front of Casper there on the exit, and Shuey's into the lead.
He's into the lead,
What a start
amazing.
from Shuey. What a start. Let's see. We'll get this.
Useful Fish is making a move up on Callum.
Mr. Bono's up to
Right on
second.
board with Useful.
Kostag's
Oh,
made up
FTR
2
United
places from
dropped down.
6th as well.
FTR United dropped down to 10th place.
Oh, he must have had a bit of contact or something.
Yeah, it's not a great start.
Riding on board. Casper's dropped down to 3rd, but not
Yeah.
into 2nd. Oh dear, I missed that one.
Yeah, great start from Benotto and Shuey and Kostag.
Yeah, they've... Express Cupid's gained 3 at the start there. Good start from him. He's up into 6th as Kostag takes down the bollard. Get rid of that early in the race for everyone else. Let's ride on board Casper.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, it's all
all
changed.
glitching out.
So like,
yeah,
should
Yeah.
reset itself in a second.
let's say Kostag's
Making a move on
the back of Casper. He's having a look down the inside, pulls out of it. Is Binotto disconnected?
no, I think it's just Codemasters. They'll fix itself in a minute.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, let's have a look at them too, if we can find them. Binotto's up on the back of Shuey.
Oh, Kostag spun.
Oh, Kostag!
Oh, has he? Oh,
no.
dear. Oh, he's not. He's
Down
looked his
to the
back on.
last
He's only dropped a
place.
few.
He's in
Has
last.
he? Am I? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Oh dear, that's unfortunate on his debut. Hopefully he can pick it back up though. Binotto's coming through the S's behind Shuey. He's got a
Is
bit
he
of
going for
overs coming up.
move?
He must not be named as well as an issue.
Oh dear,
Yeah,
has
I
he?
think he's spun out.
Oh well, we might as well use his name now.
Yeah,
It's
he's got a
obviously not
front
working.
wing anymore. He's got a front wing. Yeah, I think he has. He's missing half of his front wing.
That's Binotto sets the fastest lap there. He's slowly gaining on Shuey, but he's being quite smart with the ZRS. He's playing the long game, I think.
Yeah, and we see
For letting
Webster had a
Shuey
great start on those
burn through it.
mediums. He's gained 4 positions, so I think his strategy looks like it's going to
Yeah.
work well for him.
Let's jump on board with Websy for a little bit. He's got 3 cars coming up in Knight, Callum and Express Cupid. Right on board with Knight here for a minute or two. This sector here is quite difficult. Quite easy to get an invalidation when you come out that right-hander if you're not careful with your track limits. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3. What happened there?
I think that's just economic berry coming out of the pits.
Alright. Good wee battle here. What we might do though is we'll jump back up to the lead in a moment as we come out onto the main straight, see if Binotto's gonna
Yeah,
make a
it just
move
looks
now
like
that he's got
there's a
DRS.
4-man train for what looks to be 5th place.
Yep. Binotto's getting really close to the back of Shuey here. He's pulled out at the last minute as they come into the first sort of chicane.
Yellow flag, sector
Maybe
2.
looking at for the second. Oh! he's
Oh,
got a
Benotto gets a
warning there.
penalty. Yeah,
He's got
Youth
the penalty,
Fish is
oh.
spun.
It's Binotto
Just makes
making
a
the
move.
move past Shuey.
He defends.
Shuey's holding it.
Contact.
He's fighting it. A wee
Oh.
bit of contact coming back round. At
Yeah,
least
good
there's no
overtake
damage, I
from
don't think.
Benotto.
Yeah,
He
nicely
does
done.
pick up a penalty.
Yeah. Interesting to keep an eye on that. It might come into the end if Shuey can keep it clean and keep behind him. That's all he's really got to do. Easier said than done around
staying
this
at
track. though.
DRS.
His Websy's got by Knight as well, I've just noticed, in the Mercedes.
Could be tactical.
Yeah,
He's
Websy's
right on
going-
the back as Callum and
Oh yeah, Callum's
Cupid are
right.
fighting it out. Callum round the outside of Cupid, that was a nice overtake that.
Oh, great move by Callum.
Websy just sitting there by his time, I reckon.
Oh, and I think
Apparently
Yeah, I
that's
seen
got
that.
damage.
yeah, I think he's just outside the DRS as well.
Express Cupid's in the pits as well.
Yep. Who has damage, sorry?
Knight, Chris has damage.
Oh, right, does he? It's Websy's now looking,
Getting very quickly
coming
on
up onto the
Callum
back
here.
of Callum. Got a lot more speed than him there, but I imagine he used a fair bit more ERS. He may get the overtake on this second DRS if he gets a good exit here. I think Callum may be safe there.
Yeah, I think he will be.
He had a wee slide just as he came out of the traction there. See. Yeah, Callum's got a hell of a lot more ERS, so he just needs to play it safe. What else have we got battle-wise? Shuey's still on the back of Benotti, still in DRS.
Yinling 6 tenths
And,
behind Casper.
Yep. To be fair to everyone in the race so far, like I think we had about most drivers had a time penalty by this point.
Yeah.
2-2. Whoa, Shuey's spun! Oh! Oh, he just had a wee spin coming out of the final corner. Got himself
He's
down
diving
and he's
into
into
the
the
pits.
pits.
Has he
Oh,
got
just a little
damage?
bit early on the throttle, I think so. Yingling's got a lot of speed on Casper here. Casper's defending to the inside, trying to break the slipstream. Yingling's going to look for it. Nah, he sits back. I think that might be a
Yeah, it was the
trend.
Websy's making a move
Websy.
on Callum. He's on the inside.
Oh, nice. Callum defending. That's bringing Knight into the
Oh, great
mix as
defending
well.
there by Callum. Oh,
'Cause
Mercedes slides.
Oh, he spun!
Oh.
Again!
Oh,
Ridiculous
unlucky.
first.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, man.
No team orders there. Fighting
It
for every
Too
position.
tempting to try and overtake his teammate, and he just lost
Mhm.
it.
Mr. Bonato's leading by 2 seconds now after Shuey's little spin, or little hit to the wall. We've got a blue flag again, what's that?
Back to
Is that
one.
Knight? Spun again. Knight spun again.
Oh no.
Oh dear. It's went from bad to
Oh,
worse
he's
there.
spun again.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and once you
Oh,
spin,
we won't. We'll keep him off the stream just in case.
I think we've said his name too many times.
Yeah. That's it. Let's take the spotlight away.
Oh, and
So that's
oh,
Websy's
he also
coming out
picks
the
up a
final
penalty.
corner. He's got a really good exit onto Callum, and he's going to get this move done so
Yeah.
early on the straight.
No, Mazepin moved
That's
there.
a
from
very
Callum.
good move from Websy.
Didn't need to use any overtake.
No, he just got a much superior exit out of the final corner.
He's making those
Websy's on
mediums
for-
work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's getting
he's on for a good.
positions.
Oh,
Oh,
well
Callum.
held, Callum. Well held, well held. Casper is on the back of Yingling. Let's see how if he can make a move anywhere down the S's or into on the main straight.
Our new man Kostag's recovered from his earlier spins up to 6th now.
Yeah, that's
doing all right.
commendable.
Oh, and Yinling picks up penalty, so both alphas. Got 3
Yeah,
seconds.
we've got four people on penalties now. Useful Fish and the other McLaren are on another penalty. Let's see if Casper can get a good exit out here.
Shuey pitted onto the hard, so he's going to try a one-stopper, I think.
Yeah, it's a long way to take
A long way.
the hards. I reckon. I don't think he's going to be able to do that far. They'll be too dead towards the end. Have we got?
Looks like Casper is slowly gaining on Yinling.
Yep, just
Oh, that's
striking
a
on board.
Good
right
exit
now.
there, I think.
So a few people have went onto the hards there as well. Shuey, Express Cupid, and the other McLaren went onto the hards as well. Now that's probably just down. I don't think they'll be doing a one stop. I think they'll have to go two, but they probably went on the hards to try and eke that stint out. Otherwise, it would be a three stop potentially.
I'm really not sure if that's the fastest strategy because you've got
No,
to
but these
stop
guys
again.
have to go in when they had damage.
Yeah,
So what they'll be doing is they're trying to eke out the hard so they can just do a two stop. Otherwise, they'd have to go for a three stop.
but
If they had went on
they all
medium
start
say,
on
that
the
early.
softs.
Yeah, but see, a couple of them had a spin, had damage, so they had to go in early.
But I mean,
Like, so if they'd came out of mediums, they would have had to go medium and then soft probably at the end.
or medium.
I still the mediums. I don't know if they would last that long. But anyway, we'll see what happens with them. See
Yeah,
what they
it's still a
decide
long
to
way
do.
to go. So anything.
Yeah, very long way to go. Casper's still on the back of Yingling here. As it, oh, we've got Hawkses. Oh, people are in the pits. The Hawkses want to watch as well on the hards. He'll be going deep into the race. As Webb sees in fourth.
That's half a second to a second slower than the soft runners in front of him. At the moment. He's in a
So he's
great
not doing.
position.
He's doing pretty well then.
In a
He's
great
doing pretty well.
position,
So we've got Bonotto, Yingling 1-2 with Casper in third. And then we've got about 10-second gap to Websy, who's riding around on his own.
Yeah,
Same
looks
with
like
Hawks, 8 seconds
Economic
down the
Berry
road.
making a move on Yusto Fish.
Oh,
yeah.
look at
Let's go
that.
down the inside.
Yep. It's a good move on the hards.
Shush.
Yeah, great move
Mention
there.
his name.
Oh no, Cloud.
Oh no.
Well, it's worked out for him, so let's go with it.
Oh, no.
We've got
yeah,
Bonotto and
Bonotto's-
Casper in the pits.
The Knox just picked up
Bonotto
another
and
penalty.
Casper. Oh dear, was he speeding in the pits
Yeah.
there, do you think?
By about
No, that's
1
okay.
mile an hour
That's
too
not-
fast.
Oh dear.
That could be pivotal for the end if that's going to go.
Yes, now he's got 8 seconds worth of time penalty in it. Will not be happy with that.
It's
Casper's out
still
on the
zero as
softs
well.
again.
Yeah, and
It's really
Shui
Casper's-
picks up a penalty.
Knight's come out on the softs as well after his spin. He'll be hoping to try and make up some places and get back in the points. He's had a bit torrid time recently, so let's hope he can get back and get a few points. Hofstag's come out on mediums. He's just been on the pits as well. He's running in 7th, so hopefully he can come back from his debut spin. See what he's made of. So we'll be expecting Yingling to come into the pits as he does. With
Casper
Slack.
just picked up a penalty. His move against Hawks. It could come down to Websy if Websy can avoid a penalty. That
Yeah.
can really help him towards the end of the race.
As Websy inherits the race lead at the moment. Yingling's coming out behind Casper, so that's worked out for Casper. He's got an overcut on him. So that's good news for Casper. Wonder if 11 laps was just a wee bit long for those softs of Yinglings, and maybe he was just a bit too slow towards the end of that lap. He's right on the back of Casper coming through here. He'll be trying to make a move, maybe in the DRS zone if he gets a good exit of the S's. It's a good line he's got through the S's there. A nice camera view to see that. Casper got equally as good a line, a run through there though. So. As he's went really deep on the brakes, he probably got himself a warning Yingling on there. He's got a penalty as well. So we've only got 4 or 5 drivers running without penalties at the moment. So well done to them. Let's see if we can finish that way. It'll be a different story, but Fair play to them because it's difficult around
Yep.
here.
2/3 of the race to go. Is obviously still extending those mediums. What lap do you reckon he's going to pit on?
I'd imagine anywhere between 14 or 15, and then probably try and maybe take the hard to the end.
Prediction is lap 14.
Is that coming from the stream, the prediction?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty solid prediction, to be fair.
He's going to do a 2-stop, soft.
We've got Knight coming up on the back of Useful Fish down the straight. He's had DRS, he's making the move stick quite early. So he's back, he's trying to get himself back in the fight.
It's a bit twitchy there.
Yeah.
He does have the DRS.
It's a very, you get the double DRS on this track. Even if you overtake, you still get the DRS to help you complete the move.
Yeah,
It's
I
a bit
mean,
of a bugbear of me last night.
it depends where you are, honestly. I think if you're within the car length of how you overtake past the detection zone, you still get the DRS.
Yeah, alright. Just as we're saying that, Casper's managed to get himself back in the mix with Benotto.
Or we've got less
And
than a second and a half, less than a second covering the net leaders of the race.
Yeah.
They're doing racing
those,
brilliantly.
Casper's making the tyre advantage work on the softs early on. I think it was Benotto, I think it was a few seconds ahead. But he's got that down now.
Looks like Casper just set the fastest lap of the race as well. So
Yeah, no.
these three battling it out. Let's just enjoy it. It's great to see.
Yingling's gone real close there, but he's managed to get stopped in time. They come through Stadium. I wonder if we'll see a move from Casper on Benotto here. Benotto's sitting with 100% ERS. So, and he's got a great exit there.
Casper had a bit of an oversteer into the last corner. So
Yingling's burning up his ERS here. He's trying to make the move.
good dive,
Is
Dom.
he going to be close enough?
Right,
Just
right.
not close enough. Benotto used a little bit there of his ERS to protect his lead. These guys are, when they're doing this though, they are catching Websy now
Yeah, we're actually just a second and a half ahead now.
as well. So they are catching him. But he'll be looking to pit pretty soon anyway. And then I imagine he'll go onto the hard to try and take it to the end, and these guys will all have to pit again. Have we got anyone else? We've got Knight looking like on Berry, making a move down the straight. It's a good move, well done. Knight's back in the points for the moment. Economic Berry. Knight's got the DRS, so he'll probably keep that position there. We'll jump back to leaders. And they've pretty much caught Websy, but we should see him dive off into the pits as he does
Lap
that.
14, so good prediction there
Well
from the comments.
Yingling's got a great difference in speed over Casper. There could be a move now.
Looks like he might go for
It
the
seems like
dive
it's
bomb.
neutralised now.
No.
Nah, he's just not close enough. Casper must have turned his ERS back on and neutralised that there.
Yeah, we have a look at the ERS. Benotto's 80%, Casper's 25.
He's
and
making a
Yingling
move
is
now.
To
20.
get it done here, I think.
Yeah, he's making a move.
They go side by
Casper's
side.
defending on the inside.
Casper's on the inside. He's gonna have to concede that probably. Yep, that's it. Well done to Yingling for the moment. Oh, Casper's wee slide coming out of there.
We've got
a
Knight spun in the
no.
last corner.
Oh no,
Oh, another spin.
he's coming into the pits now.
I think
Yeah, he's got
Knight looks like he'd be better suited to an ice rink than an F1 track tonight.
That's the first one in, James. Well done.
Yeah,
We've managed to
Yep,
make half the race.
nearly
without a shit
nearly
joke.
half race distance.
Yeah, we've done alright. Oh, Casper's got that annoying glitch. We can't really ride on board with him. He makes all that noise. So what's Websy come back out on? Websy's come out on the softs,
Oh, we
alright.
see Yingling
He's
goes
back.
Yeah, he's
round
going to do
outside
soft
on
stuff.
Binotto. Yingling makes the move down on this Binotto. I think because
I
he's on the
imagine
stop.
that'll be team orders.
Yep.
Yeah, I imagine that'll be team orders. These guys work really well together.
I think now
It's quite good to watch them
Yingling
sometimes.
probably wants to try and give Binotto DRS a toe along or create a gap
Try
on
and-
Casper.
Look at
What the Websy on Hostag. He's got DRS. So Websy must be going for a medium soft strategy.
Yeah, as we see, Yingling does pick up another penalty.
Oh, Websy having a look down the inside of Kostag. Whoa. Nearly. He just lost a bit of traction on the curves, I think. But fair play to Kostag, he moved out, gave Websy the space and then managed to get the traction and hold the position. Good racing.
Yeah.
As he goes a bit wide and Websy comes up the inside with DRS. Kostag not giving it up though. Down the inside.
Does give
What's
him the
that?
space.
Yeah, great racing, but Kostag went wide.
Yeah, I think he's giving him
but,
almost too much
smartly given
space.
that. Yeah, but Websy just smart there because this 2 into 1 doesn't work at that stadium. Now we'll be looking to get the speed down the straight here.
Kostak is using
Kostag
DRS.
defending really well. Websy's sitting off his, so Websy will be. Oh, he's went down the inside.
Good defending there from Kostak, I mean.
Yeah,
It was a
very
great
good.
example of lovely driving.
Good, very good racing from these two. It's going to sit with them for a while because it's quite an exciting battle. Websy's on 1 lap old softs and Kostag's on 7 lap old medium, so fair play to Kostag. But he will be losing a lot of time defending a Websy here. Sometimes it may be best just to let Websy through, concentrate on your own time. Because you are on different strategies. But it's easier said than done when you're fighting. Kostag just parking in the middle of the track, they're defending really well. As they come through stadium as they were the last lap. Let's see if Websy can
Oh, Binotto picks up another penalty. He's got 11
seconds now.
oh dear.
Yeah. He's not going to be happy with that.
That's
Say,
that is
Websy's
giving
got a real
Casper
good shot
another
on him here.
chance now because he's only on 3 seconds.
Websy down the outside. Kostag on the inside. Websy gets the move done there. Took him a few laps, but he's through. Well done to Kostag for holding him up. Hopefully they didn't lose too much time battling. What have we got? We got Casper, he's still got that glitch, we can't ride on board with him. I think Yingling's just sticking alongside. Sorry, Binotto's just hanging along with Yingling's DRS.
Casper is
As
looking
these guys come up to the back at night, I think.
pretty good if he can just maintain DRS and just be consistent. He's in a really good position at the moment for the win.
I think these guys are coming up to the. Oh, Knight gets past Useful Fish. Let's see if Fish fights back. Fish back down the inside of the DRS straight. And Knight, they're going 2 into that corner. Ooh. Useful Fish gets it done. With these two fighting, it's brought
Yeah, blue flag out.
the race leaders right onto the back of them.
Yes, that's
Who's going to give way out of these two? Oh, they both.
they
both
both
fair
do.
play to
Very
them.
Yeah,
respectful.
well done.
Yeah, very respectful. Well done.
Let's see.
Good work.
Request from the chat. Vigorous, can you just put the penalties up for everyone to see?
Yep, certainly. Penalties are up. We'll run through them if you want. Yingling's on 6, but not 11. Casper's only on 3, so as you're saying there, Jimbo, if he can just keep up with these guys, he's in a good
He's
position.
in a really good position.
Shuey on 6, Hawks, Websy, Hostag and Express Cupid have kept it clean so far. Callum on 3, you shall not be named on 6.
Websy's just made the move.
Uslo, is it Uslo Fish on 3 and Knight on 6. Hawks is on 18 lap old hard. He's still out on the... These three kind of running away with it at the front, to be honest. At least there's a wee bit of something going on with Casper keeping up with them. And then we've got a big gap of 17 to Shuey. It was quite unfortunate because he was well in that battle until he had that little slide and hit the wall at the start and had to pit. Bit of a shame for him, but hopefully he can hold on to 4th there. Well, he has went... I don't think he'll be able to take those hards to the end.
He's got Websy gaining on him behind as well.
Yep. Websy on the softs. They are both going to have to pit though. So it's as we were again, in the top 3.
Coming up to the pit window for the soft runners.
Yeah, 10 laps.
10
on
laps
the
now.
softs.
Yeah, as Casper picks up another penalty, 3 seconds.
Oh dear.
Yeah, his advance on with Nutter is slowly fading away.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to keep
not
your
the end yet,
concentration though for 36 laps. It's so difficult.
So easy around here.
Yeah, to lose
You're
it.
literally getting penalties for going like millimeters over the line. Like a few times last night, I could have swore I didn't leave the track, and I was getting penalties. It's so
And they're
tough around here.
following so closely that the dirty edge doesn't seem to affect them.
Yeah.
It's great racing. Just as Casper has a little oversteer.
Oh, it's been a mistake.
Oh, again.
Those tyres are starting to lose their grip now.
I might have
Might
to
come
send
in
the
the
DRS
pits.
for the next.
Diving in the pits now.
Alright.
Yeah, he's going in. But yeah, he had. I think he just dropped out of DRS there, like you were saying. He's probably just thought, you know what, that's a.
These tyres are
That's
done.
when I
Let's
take
get
the
on
pit in.
the mediums and go to the end.
Oh, he's got getting a wing change as well. So he's been running around
Bit
with.
of damage.
Yeah, he had
Wing
damage
damage.
or
He must have. He
Yeah.
must have.
didn't
He
seem
comes
like
out on
him.
a set of fresh
Yeah.
mediums. Where's he going to filter out?
It's like he'll be in
Kostag's
6th
coming up the
place.
straight. I think Kostag will get him.
Yep, just.
Yep, just in front of him. He'll be. Kostag's tyres will be starting to go off in the next few laps, but Casper will be wanting to get past him before that, I'm sure. He gets a good exit here. Kostag's got DRS though, so he's managed to hold him there. I'll ride on board with these guys for a bit because
Oh, there's contact there.
Kostag gave us.
Casper might have damage again.
Oh dear, but he's got by.
Getting his elbows out to make that position up. Might be one for the stewards
So
later
that's
on.
Yingling into the pits now.
Casper just thinking there he couldn't afford to be behind Kostag and taking the
I wonder if
industrial
Kostag
route.
let him go, just thinking, oh, he's got that, he's giving him damage. Because, or maybe just thinking a bit wiser because he's on the old tyres than he did with Websy.
Yeah, and
Websy's come out just behind. Yingling's come out just in front of Websy, sorry.
Casper's
have to
lost
pit
about
again,
7 seconds on Yingling there.
Yeah, he has. He's really lost out on
Yeah.
that, hasn't he? So we've got Shui on the hard, Jingling's coming up to the back of him. And then Webbsy's joining that party as well. So Webbsy's probably running about net P5 or something, I imagine, so he's had a pretty good race. He's kept it consistent, he's not got a penalty. And remember, he did start in 12th position. So he's doing pretty well. As Yingling's right on the back of Shui. We want to get the move done here. I think he's going to get that done pretty straightforward on the straight. As he's back up into P2. Shui probably just thinking better of the fight. On his old hard thinking he's on a different strategy, just keep it going. Very good technique there from Shui. He went off the track, so he just kept running off the track to avoid the track limit warning.
So now
I noticed yesterday
the winner's swung back towards Jean Ling's favour. It's a real pendulum of a race at the moment.
Yeah, because they're right enough, because Bernal will still have to pit, won't he?
Yeah, and he's got that 11-second penalty, which he'll serve probably 5 of that in the pit stop as well.
Webbsy seems to have dropped back a little bit off of Shui. I wonder if he had a wee bit of a mistake in the middle sector.
Somebody's not a massive fan of Mr. Bonotto in the chat. They're predicting Yinling, Casper, Webbsy top 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if I agree with that. Although Bonotto, with those penalties, that is possible, I think. 11 seconds. Webbsy's still got none, so yeah.
Yeah, Webbsy and Hawks and Express Cupid. Fair play to them. It's Hawks has come in. He's out on a set of mediums. Kostag's on a set of mediums, not far behind, and Callum not far behind him on a new set as well. So, Bonotto's left to pit. Shui will need to pit, and so will Webbsy. Top runners. Bonotto, Shui, and Webbsy are the only guys in the top 8 to pit, really. And then Cupid's the only other one out with that, I would imagine, to pit. So it'll be interesting to see where Webbsy comes out.
Probably just ahead of Hawks.
Yeah, and he will probably be on a fresh set of softs, so he could be one to watch towards the end. I wonder if he'll come in now or eke out another lap. He's just coming in as we say that. And Bonotto as well.
Express Cupid
Made a move on Webbsy.
gets a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting, so I think
Who did, sorry?
Express Cupid in the Alpha Tauri, I think he just
Oh,
got the turns there. Oh,
yeah,
he's
'cause
got
he didn't have a second
a
to go.
puncture, I think.
Oh, has he? Well, that's right on the limit though,
Yeah.
19 laps. Yeah,
Just
use
to
the
the
list,
left.
just breezes by him.
Yeah, you can
No,
see
he
if he's
does.
went
No, he
left.
does. Oh, no, he's
got
into the
wing
wall.
damage.
Oh,
left
you
is
have to come
first.
in nowhere. Well, there we go. That's the limit of the how far you can take the hards then.
Yeah,
19 laps, roughly.
Yeah.
So Yingling
Just
in the
picked
lead.
up another 3-second time penalty as well.
Bonotto's
Yinling,
dropped
he's on 9.
down behind Casper. Yeah,
And we see
he's 3 seconds behind.
Casper's gaining quickly on Chewy. 0.6 behind.
Shui's going to have to. If he had any chat with Express Cupid, I think Shui's going to have to come in now. He doesn't want to get a puncture. Is he going to stay out?
He's staying
Going
out.
for it.
Is he going to
He's
try
not
and
going
take
for
them to
whole
the
lap,
end?
but he can't. Let's hope he can do it, but it's very unlikely. As Casper makes easy work of him down the straight. And up into P2. 5 seconds off Yingling. So
Keep an eye on that gap from Websy.
Oh, Benotto. No, he picks up another penalty. Now he's got 9 seconds, along with Yinling.
Yeah, Websy's 18 seconds down the road behind them. So he's gonna... What's the penalties at the moment? Let's look at the penalties.
Yinling 9,
Bonotto's got 9.
Casper 6.
So
Shiva
as it
6.
stands, Websy needs to make up about 10 seconds on Bonotto. As it stands, to get the position over him. That'll be one to watch, as he's
We're both on fresh softs as well. So.
he's down a bit though. He's come down a second or so.
And hopefully Shui...
Yeah,
he
he's
should
pulled him up
let...
a bit.
Oh yeah.
He's coming in the pit.
He's coming
He's coming
yeah.
into the pits. Yeah. Has he got any damage?
Oh, I don't think it does.
Oh,
it's quite
lapping
stupid.
himself.
Yeah,
Lapping himself down the
that's
straight.
quite annoying for Benotto.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Very off-putting and distracting for him.
Especially when he's on the... Oh no, he's come out on fresh soft, so well. But still, it's going to be...
I mean, a ghost
If he's
right
comfortable
next
that
to you.
he can get... If he's confident he can get away, then he's fair play to do it, but... If not, it's just going to be a nightmare for Bonotto.
Yeah, I think having a ghost right next to you while trying to drive an F1 car is not very fun.
Bit spooky, innit?
Yeah. Oh god, there's another one.
Yeah, there we go. So it's Callum...
Casper
and,
needs to close another 2 seconds on Yinling to be within the 3
Fox is on the back of
seconds.
Kostag as well. These guys are having a fight for some of the points.
But he's also catching Casper as well.
Yeah, so Casper has to be within 3 seconds of Yinling at the end of the race.
It's not going to be easy to do with Mr. Bonotto hot on your heels.
We've got a fight for 6th going on here as well. Kostag, Hawks and Callum are all pretty close coming through the stadium.
Just another...
See who can get the best exit here.
Just want to mention again to anybody watching that FTR, we're always looking for new drivers and spaces are always available if you or anyone you know is interested in coming and joining the league. We've got links to the Discord and we work as a team and we have great driving, great admins, plenty of ideas for the future.
Oh, Hawks picks up his first penalty there.
Hawks. Oh dear,
He's lost
he was
focus,
just trying
I
a
think.
lot to push past
Yeah.
Kostag. But he's got the DRS on him now, so he should get it done. As he does, he gets it round.
Let's get the
Kostag trying to
move,
fight
fast.
back up the
It's a
inside.
switchback of dreams.
Oh,
Oh.
there's a wee bit of contact there. Kostag was going for it, but he was just a bit too far
Yeah.
back. So I think Hawks had the right to turn in there.
Kostag. Oh, he goes deep. Man, look.
That's brought Callum right in the mix now, who's right on the back of Kostag there, coming
Oh.
through the S's. He'll get DRS coming
Good
out
line
of it.
there from Callum.
He's got a good exit.
Will he go for a dive
Really
bomb?
good exit. Is he going to go for it? Kostag's got quite a good bit of speed there, so he bails out coming through stadium.
Oh, there's
Very close,
contact.
all 3 of them.
Oh, goes into the back of Kostag.
Callum goes
Oh,
on the inside. Oh, what a move!
wow.
What a move!
Kostag's in
Kostag
the
getting
wall.
pushed out into the wall. He holds it though. And the only thing is, oh no, he's going to get DRS. DRS zones there. So Kostag's got a good bit of speed. He's kept his ERS pretty
Oh, wow.
high as he makes.
Whoa!
Oh!
2 in 1. What move
That
from
was
Kostag?
close. Well done, Kostag.
Oh, Callum's rammed right into him. I think Callum's got wing damage now.
Oh dear.
Well, Bonotto
Oh,
is
what
now
a move
in
from
within
Kostag.
DRS range of Casper.
I think that could be our...
Oh, Callum's
Oh.
went wide onto the grass. He went down
I think
the
Callum
outside of
got some,
Kostag there.
just in team orders here.
Oh, Kostag's coming back at him.
Oh, what is
Pretty
going
good
on?
racing from Kostag.
Great move
Kostag
there from
seems like
Kostag
a-
and then...
Quite a good racer.
Yeah.
Quite fair, gives space. That's what we like to see. And he's quick as well. Let's see how he gets through the S's here. Bernotto seems to have just dropped out of DRS of Casper as we're speaking as well. Kostag's got DRS. Right up onto the back of Callum. Holds out.
Yeah, I think he just wasted the main straight. Got twice the amount of
Callum.
DRS.
Yeah, he's got double Callum. He just has to slow down a bit there from Callum.
That move from
But he's got
Kostag,
good traction. Yeah.
2 and 1. I think that might have
Hawks,
to be
Hawks
move of the season
moved out
so
and he had
far.
to went right round the back of him.
This move of the season, is that a
Hawks
thing?
moved out pretty late. Yeah, let's make it a thing for
Yeah,
sure.
move of the season.
As Kostag
Overtake.
gets himself back up into 6th
Oh,
place.
Hold on, what's
We
going
got a
on?
contact there.
Casper's
Yeah,
just picked up
as he goes
another
side
3
by
second
side.
time penalty as
Oh,
well.
Kostag pushes Callum out. He's nothing he could do there, but that's great. As
Still
that brings
going.
Hawks into the mix, onto the grass, up
too
the
wide.
outside. Oh my god. Who's going to break first? Does he go 3 into that? That's not going to work. Kostag pulls out. Wise decision, I think. As Callum's now back up.
goes
into
round the outside.
Kostag round the outside of Hawks.
Will he do it?
No, Hawks just gets on it and he's lagging a little bit, I
Oh
think,
yeah,
as well.
Kostag.
I don't know who's lagging, but Kostag's dropped back a bit. Hopefully you can stick up with him, because that's quite exciting stuff. As we're saying that, Bernotto's making a move on Casper. I just noticed that.
Yeah, that's
Got that move done.
Not done.
that's 4 position as well because they're all on 9-second penalties as well.
Yep. Oh, are they? Yep, good spot. Webbsy's picked, that's everyone on a penalty now as well, as Webbsy's picked up one. Let's go back, let's jump back down to these Kostag fight. He's
Oh,
making a move
gets
on
the
Hawks
overtake.
again. Yep. He's coming up back of Callum, but I think he's going to be just a bit too far back, is he? He's going to go for it.
Oh.
Oh, no, he's
Oh.
pulled out, he's pulled out.
I'm not sure how Kostag
He's
getting
right
such
on the
a
back
grip.
of him.
Yeah, good drive from him
Callum's a wee slide.
on his debut.
Yeah, very good drive on his debut. He's got DRS on Callum. Let's see what happens here. It's just a bit too far back, I think.
We might have to do a
Hawks having a
shared
look.
drive of the day.
Yeah, I
Webbsy
think
and
so.
Kostag. Yeah, Callum puts
Think
another
so.
penalty.
So what's Kostag's only on 3 seconds, so he just needs to
Yeah,
he
within
just needs
3.
to play it
Yeah.
smart here, but it won't be easy with Hawks on his tail as well. Because he'll be wanting to get past as he gets a really good exit through the S's there. Has to lift off though, I think. Which might just save Kostag.
Ian Ling's not on 12 seconds of penalties at the front.
He needs to be careful because that'll bring Casper into the mix. And his teammate as well, obviously. Kostag's right on the back of Callum. He goes out wide down the straight. Looks like he's going to get that done really early. He's off in front. Hawks is coming up on the back of Callum as well. Kostag sticking out to the right to break the slipstream. Get the move done.
I think all
He's
3
still
of
gotta
these
have
drivers
DRS
have had
on
a
the
share
front.
of P6 in the last 2 laps.
Yeah, yeah, they keep chopping and changing. It's good to see. Just unfortunate for Callum there. He's
Hawks
not going to
goes
have DRS.
on the outside.
Is
Hawks
that,
goes round the
is
outside.
that
Yeah.
a few specks of rain coming in as well? They see.
Kostag try to fight it back. Let's see Kostag go around the outside here. This will be an interesting one. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Oh, Hawks a wee
Hawks.
bit of touch. He holds it well done. That's brought Callum back into the mix again. These two having some battle. Casper's on the back of Bernotto as well.
The chat is likening
that.
Kostag to Schumacher.
Prime Schumacher.
I mean, that's not an unfair reference.
I do see the resemblance, yeah.
It's been a really good race from him. Really been
It's been
impressed.
brilliant.
And he seems to be clean and fair,
Yeah.
gives space as well, and still gets the moves done. I think he had a wee bit of contact with Hawks there, but I think that was it wasn't anyone's fault, just a racing incident for sure. Hawks has got DRS on him again. These guys are just chopping and changing so much. Is Kostag gonna give it up at the moment?
I think this is swaying my vote for driver of the day. Seeing this battling.
Yeah, I mean, it's entertainment.
It's a shame that he
it's
had
great.
that spin towards the start. It really is.
Yeah,
Because he would. I think he would
he'd
have
be
been
right
up
up there.
as we go into. We'll head into our
He's
final
going to go
lap
around the
after
outside
this.
again here. He's going to go for it. He's going to go for
Oh
it.
wow!
Oh, just not enough. Hawks just closes the door. Fair play to Hawks. Let's see what sort of line he gets. A wee bit deep there. Had to drop a bit of speed. He's coming through nicely on the curb there. He's going to get the DRS. He may have a chance to make a move here. Because he's still got 52% ERS as he goes down the inside of Hawks. Gets it done
Lovely move there.
for the moment, but that again, that's brought Callum right back into the mix.
Yeah. Both racing points will have the DRS into the straight.
So they need to think about this as now as well, because coming into the last lap, do you want to be the one leading this train in Kostag? He needs to. I think he should be using a wee bit of ERS here to protect himself, because this is. Oh no, we're into only on lap 35. My bad. As Hawks gets the move done on the outside. Kostag keeping it on the inside. He will for the switchback there.
Yeah, he gets a great exit there. Wow.
Yeah, he does. Right on board with Callum and we'll watch the fight from here. Kostag down round the outside, Hawks taking him wide.
Oh,
Callum
Hawks
has to
holds
put
the
the brakes
Callum
on to
there.
avoid Hawks. Yeah. Not much he can do. Kostag round the outside
Oh,
there again.
wow.
Callum.
That's his favourite move.
Mr. Bonai's just made a move on Casper.
I think he was already ahead of Casper.
Yeah. I think Casper overtook him and then they swapped
Oh,
around
did he?
again.
We'll keep an eye on them, but we'll ride on
Yeah.
with these guys because it's exciting.
Really
It's this
exciting.
little battle between these three.
You almost need a
Here we go
separate
into the
interview
last-
just for these three at the end.
I think so, yeah. Into the last lap, Kostag's in. He's got the lead. Now he's hammering at ERS.
Shuey's made a move
He's
on
hammering
Websy
it.
as well.
Fair play.
Though that won't really matter considering he has 12 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh, we've got a yellow,
Yellow
flag.
flag set
That's
to
it.
3.
Someone's off.
Knights
Oh,
retired in
Knights
the
is
pits.
retired. Fair enough. So Kostag there saved his ERS really smartly. He used it all on that straight, or a good portion of
Yeah,
it to keep
and
those
he's also
guys
got
behind.
enough fuel to
And he'll be doing the same.
get to the end, whereas the race points are both on very low fuel.
So we've
Yeah,
got
medium. Yeah.
Yinling's won the race,
Oh, are they?
Bonai's second and Casper third.
No, sorry, I missed that. Through the stream, this
Yeah,
is
so
just too
1-2
exciting
for
here.
Alpha.
We've
Fair
got
play to them.
Callum's on a
Shuey.
6-second time penalty as well.
Mhm. So Kostag's looking good to take this. As Websy's finished, Shuey's over. Kostag's leading this group. Hawk's got one last shot here. I think he's just a bit too far back. He's gonna look down the
Oh.
inside. He's
No.
too far back.
Oh,
Kostag given the
possibly.
space, but
No.
closing the door there.
Hawks picked up another penalty.
Oh dear. That's Kostag comes across, he's won that battle, takes 6, Hawks 7, Callum 8.
Wow.
Round of
Philip
applause,
Lane comes
please.
across in 9th. And then Express Cupid did take the last points position, but
I think we should
These
try and
guys already-
get those three in to interview them. I think
it's up to you if you want, we'll get them a shout.
the chat's
What we
in
need to do
agreement
as
that
well is not
Kostag's
forget
got
this
driver
week-
of the day.
I was just going to say we need to ask out for driver of the day. So we'll see,
Each from
see
the
what
chat.
the chat's saying on that.
Kostag.
I mean, I think I would give it to him as well based on the performance. Just a shame he had that spin, but such a good fight from him. It's made it so entertaining. Shout out to Hawks and Callum as well for those last 6 laps there. That was really exciting. So we'll see what driver of the day comes in at off the stream.
Let's
What
look at
you
it.
guys vote the same.
Everybody seems to be waiting for Kostag.
Well, fair play to the lad. on
Yeah, I
his
think
debut.
everyone.
Apart from maybe
Oh,
FC,
Cloud's just disconnected.
voting for his fellow
Is he voting for
fellow
Websy?
Mercedes driver in Websy.
Yeah, Websy, to be fair to Websy, he had a really good drive there. Started in 12th, P4 in the end. Really, really strong drive.
Right, we need to get the interviews in, don't we?
Yes, let's get them. Let's get them in. So Yingling takes the win. You'll be happy with that after last week. Are you inviting them or?
I am, yes, I think so.
Well, I've got Casper here. I'll invite Casper.
Yeah.
We'll start with Casper. No, I don't think Casper.
I don't think he's got a
comes in,
mic, has he?
actually. I don't think he does now. Well, Yingling, superb win. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Congrats. Was it nervy, or are you quite comfortable?
Well, I think once I stop shaking, then I think I won't be as nervous. But that was far too close, especially when I picked up the other penalty.
It was a good race. He's kept it well for the whole time.
Yeah, that was probably one of the best races that we've had. Like the three of us were battling all the time. It's great.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Great respect between the three of you. Clean racing. It was great to watch.
Yeah, it's great to be part
Congrats on
of.
the podium.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't an easy one, I'll tell you that.
No, it's not an easy track for penalties, so we're just
No, well,
unfortunately we were just watching them tot up for everyone.
yeah, well, doesn't that when you do yourself over with the pit lane speeding one as well? But I dealt with that abruptly with the medium stint, which I
Yeah,
don't know
good.
how I stayed with Ollie, but if I hadn't, I think I would have been eaten up by Casper, and I'm not glad that didn't happen because that's meant that. Quite
Yeah,
sure
I
why
think
he's
that
just
it
joined.
looked
But...
quite good.
I'm just
Yeah,
bringing
we were-
Kostag in for a quick chat afterwards because they had a great battle.
They had an insane battle. We stopped watching you guys after a while on the stream because it was good behind, but you guys were a good fight for such a long time there. I take it Casper doesn't have a mic, guys. He doesn't normally join, does he?
The way he has to use the Xbox app on his phone, it's not very reliable.
Ah, right. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's another 1-2 for Alpha, so you guys are going to be running away the constructors as well.
Yeah, first 1-2 of the season. I mean, if I'm allowed to offer opinion for driver of the day, I'd give it to Alex, because that 5-second penalty, if you hadn't have had that, he'd have walked away with it at the end, especially on the softs. Yeah.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Yeah, definitely was.
we did
And I don't know
notice
if
that
you
on the stream.
don't know if you caught it on stream, but there was a few. Chris and I think it was one of the Williams got out of the way when there was a blue flags, but Express Cupid, man, about half a lap stuck behind him and they tried re-overtaking. It's just ridiculous. Like, a blue flag means get out of the way and get out of the way, not, oh, I'm faster because I'm on new tyres. It's just ridiculous. So
We did catch that for a bit.
If he's listening, you'll be getting a qualifying ban next week, mate, so don't worry.
Just a shout out to, I think it was Useful Fish and Knight. Both of them were having a fight.
They both
And they
got out of the
both
way.
moved over at the right time, but they were having such a fight before, and I wondered if they were both going to pull out or one was going to keep going. But fair play to them. That's what we like to see. Well done, guys. We'll have a chat with some of the other guys, I think, as well, because you guys will be interested to look back on their fight.
Yeah, it's
Kostag
fantastic.
on that tonight. And Callum, there he is. I'll let you take it away, Jameso.
I can't seem to find Hawks anywhere. I'm gonna bring him in. Does anybody have Hawks as a friend just to bring him in as well? Oh, there he is.
Thing. He's just one off.
We just wanted to bring you, Kostag, and Hawks in for a quick chat for your incredible battle. It was great to watch. People on the stream were loving it.
Yeah, fun to drive. Me and my teammate were talking about it, getting DRS, but I ended up getting a penalty. I got front wing damage somewhere and I can't remember when. Just understood and got a penalty, but still fun to race.
It definitely looked very respectful between the three of you, even though you were all close to the edge and pushing it. It was great.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was really frustrating because I knew there was some team play going on. could tell, but it was so tough. Because one lap I would have to defend from one of them, the other would save the ERS. Next lap, the opposite thing, and I was like, bro, just leave me alone, let me pull away. It's the nature of the track where you can really
Yeah.
do that. Like, one of them
I
can
got
stay
a-
back
Still
and
a
the other
great
can attack.
debut for you, though.
Yeah, shout out to you because you saved your ERS until that last lap, and I was saying you being in front, you just hammered it on the last two straights, and that kind of saved you for the lap. So well done on that, mate.
Yeah,
Well
I
done,
tried to
very
play it
well
a bit
done.
strategically as well. We had a little close moment where I kind of got shoved out into the last little stadium section, and I was like third coming out of it onto the main straight with TRX, and I go around one of them. I think it was Hawk. I'm not sure. No, it
I
was
think it was
Raz.
Callum, then Hawks.
Okay, yeah, okay. Anyway, and I go past one, and then the other one goes to the inside, and then I have to go around him, and I went onto the grass as well. And I'm pretty sure like one of
Yeah.
them rammed into me into turn one, but
Yeah,
I could
I
not
was
tell my
trying to
braking point.
switch back.
Yeah, I could not tell my braking point. I was all the way to the inside, and I just yeah. And then onto the second DRS straight. I'm not sure which one it was, but I was going side by side with one of them, and then all the way on the right, I see another one trying to come up, and there was like not enough space for him to come there, so I kind of have to like nudge over to give him space so he doesn't go into the back of me, or I don't push him onto the grass, and then I'm sat there in a sorry, I didn't say that. Sorry, in a racing point sandwich, just going into turn 4, just praying that I don't get slapped. It was
To be
really
fair, we
tough.
noticed that as well. We noticed that, and I was like, "Who's going to pull out first?" But fair play, he was like, "Very well done." We want to watch that back, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You-
Did you watch it from like the helicopter cam?
At points we did, yeah. Especially with the three going in there, I put it up to the.
Yeah,
Whatever
I really
camera
want
that
to
is,
watch that. And I
You'll-
had a
you'll
really
really enjoy it.
unfortunate one at the start. It was so annoying. Into I think it was the second or third lap with Casper into turn 4. I'm not gonna discuss it, but I
No, but
don't
if you've
think
got
I had the
anything, you
room I
send them
needed. Yeah, I will.
Any clips or anything, then you send them in, and
Yeah.
anything happens from there.
Yeah,
But
it was
overall,
fun.
brilliant race, guys, from everyone. Congrats to the Alphas. Congrats to Casper, but he's not here, and then well done to you guys on that fight as well. And a special mention to Websy from starting P12, getting himself up into P4. Great drive from him.
Yeah,
as well
I mentioned that to Ollie towards the end, that it was nice to see, because we during our the end of our the start of our second stint, sorry, we caught up to the back of him, and then towards the end when I saw he was on the softs, it was just nice to see that he saw a similar race to, I think he had in Baku, where he's had a poor start and he manages to bring it back still. So yeah, well done to him.
Yeah, good race from everyone. Cool. Well, we'll leave it at that for tonight, guys. Congrats to everyone. And just a final shout out to anyone that's watching. If you want to join up for some league racing, we're always looking for drivers, and as you see, the level in here is pretty good. So if you think you can fight with these guys, give us a shout and come on in.
Yeah, we've got a link to the Discord on our Twitch channel. Just come and join us if you're interested.
And we'll leave it at that. See you next